Dharma Bites is brought to you by Free Buddhist Audio, the Dharma for your life. Our work is funded entirely by donations from our generous listeners. If you would like to help us keep this free, make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. Thank you, and happy listening.
So it's important to have companions along the way, people who are travelling the path with you. And it is important that some of those are travelling the path with you, that they're not just your colleagues or just the other people that might like football like you do or something. That there are other Buddhists, other people with spiritual aspirations. Because we all have such an influence on each other. All the time we're being adapted by the people we're with, probably far more than we like to imagine actually. And so if people are practicing ethics, practicing meditation, trying to do the things you're doing, they're going to have a very different effect than people who aren't. So just being with people who are going to have a really positive influence on you is important. And again, it's important because it helps you to be able to talk about anything. You might be able to talk about anything with other people in your life. But actually, if they don't meditate, how easy is it really to talk about what's really going on in your meditation practice? If they don't understand why you're practicing ethics and what that's really about and why that's important to you, then if you talk about your failings in an ethical sense, they're probably going to just collude. They're probably going to say, oh yeah, well we all do that, never mind. And they're not really going to understand why that matters to you and be able to really meet that and go, yeah, oh, that must be really disappointing for you that you weren't more kind in that situation or whatever it is. So people that really share that are really able to support your ethical practice far more than people who don't quite get it. And there's just more possibility as well of that sparking, of that aspect that I was talking about are under the vertical friendships. It happens all the time, even with people who are even less experienced than I am. Just because you're talking about something meaningful, it's like it lights something up in me to hear that in someone else, to recognise it in someone else. And again, that's just less likely with someone you go to the football with, I imagine. You might have very special football friends, but yeah, it's just like really being able to talk about the Dharma and talk about your practice, talk about what really matters, what's really meaningful, just brings something else alive in a friendship.
We hope you enjoyed today's Dharma Bite. Please help us keep this free. Make a contribution at freebuddhistaudio.com/donate. And thank you.